You get say what's up, guys? What's going on? Welcome back. Hope y'all are doing well. PSG versus Barcelona. Mbappe. What happened? What happened? Future Ballon d'Or, best player in the world. That's what I keep hearing. That's what I keep hearing. In this game, he did not deliver. He did not regale you with that football that everybody talks about. Nothing. There was nothing. There was one shot I think that he took, second half, that should have gone to Bradley Barcola. Who was open. And I don't blame him because I mean that's what he's gonna do with the type of game that he's having. He's definitely gonna try to shoot the ball. Thankfully, there was a deflection. It was a corner, so at least he got a corner out of it. But he could not because Koundé and Araujo just completely took over. They completely had him checked all game, the whole game. And I don't also blame him all that much because the only communication link up understanding that I see him have is with Dembele. That's it. Vitinha, I mean, monster of a game that he played in that midfield with the recoveries and the passes and the vision. Even with him, there wasn't really any link up going on. So I don't blame him. What's he gonna do by himself? And then you have someone like Zaire Emery that I didn't think he was missing in this game until he went in, and I saw a complete change over Kang Lee. I got nothing against Kang Lee. Just more of a reserved, timid. His style of play. I mean, he did contribute to the build-up for the first goal for PSG. But man, Zaire Emery came out and just, I mean, he took over that midfield. Really well. Just really well on the ball. And this is between 2-3 players in the midfield, not with his back towards the line, knowing that there's nobody in the back of you. Just at every turn, every ball that he had, he was just so comfortable and so composed with the ball and the vision and then the passing, the accurate passes that he would deliver. I don't know why he had him on the bench. And then Danilo is supposedly on the bench too, right? I don't know why he wasn't there instead of the Brazilian guy, Beraldo, I think it is. I don't get that. He made a couple mistakes. Some people are blaming him for most of the matchup being lost against Barcelona, but I just saw him not as experienced, not as solid as Danilo. Going back to Mbappe, I mean, you already knew what he was going to do. Every single time he had the ball, he did the same thing. Everybody knew what he was doing. He was giving pretty much classes, a clinic on how to dribble the ball, but not in a good way, just showing you, like, this is how I take the ball, but doing nothing, not getting past Araujo and Koundé. It was always the same thing, slowing down the play as he likes to do, step over, hooking it to his right and trying to get a shot, and was not able to get a shot. Not able to get a single shot. And I want to see him. I want to see him do well. I want to see him play. I want to see him, I mean, deliver and play well against Barcelona. Absolutely. You know, especially at Parc des Princes, you're playing at home. Why wouldn't you play well? I thought he was going to have a hell of a match, but caution because he's angry. He's angry, and he can't wait till next, what is it, Tuesday or Wednesday? He can't wait. I'm telling you, when he steps on that field, you might get a very different Mbappe. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? I'm excited for the City versus Madrid match, but I'm very, very much looking forward to this match against Barcelona in the Camp Nou. It could be a complete disaster, right? You thought this was bad, PSG? It's going to be even worse when they get to Barcelona, to the Camp Nou. But something tells me he's going to turn on. He's going to turn on. So look out for that. Look out for that, man. I hope so. That's going to make value taming. That's going to make for a much more exciting game. So we'll see. Dembele, I thought he did pretty well. Like I said, a good link up with Mbappe. There's some understanding. Obviously, they play in the national team. That rocket of a shot. I mean, there was the semi-assist from Mbappe, so he did that as well. But the rocket shot, I mean, just completely thrashed that goal. And things were looking good. Like I said, things were looking good. And then Barcelona started to play their football. Barcelona started to look more dominant, and everybody, Lewandowski, my God, Lewandowski might not have scored, but the stuff that he was doing in that midfield, just retaining the ball. He was pretty much playing a number 10 role. Beautiful. He was playing amazingly. He played a really, really good match against Barcelona. Almost got to score. Donnarumma, that corner kick, I don't know what he was doing. Badly calculated when he went out to try to punch that ball out. Almost scored thanks to Mendes for saving his ass. The only thing I would say in the first goal for Barcelona that I didn't like was from Vitinha, because I thought Vitinha had a monster of a game. Retaining, fluidity, traveling, just the vision, recovering. My God, the way he recovered balls. But allowing Lewandowski with that little half kneel that you do when you're playing pickup at the park, that That's not gonna go. That's not gonna go. Absolutely shameful, I would say, from Vitinha doing something like that. It wasn't completely his fault because Donnarumma could have been, but I mean the presence and the reach of this guy, right? The height. He should have been better about going out and punching that ball out, right to Rafinha. But I really thought Vitinha could have done a better job. Yeah, and they got their goal. Rafinha. The second goal as well. I mean, that was pretty much all Donnarumma, just giving it right to Barcelona, and then Pedri with a beautiful assist to Rafinha again. Yeah, that was really his. Yeah, that was on him. That was on Donnarumma. Absolutely. The first one could be shared. The third one, also Donnarumma, just planted, didn't even move, didn't even try. I don't know what he thought. The curve of the ball probably confused him, set him off. Who knows what the heck was going on through his mind. But I also think Zaire Emery, despite him having a really good game for the amount of minutes that he got to play, he got beat by Christensen. That's it. Watch the replay. He got beat by Christensen. He did not pick him up. He did not mark him. He did not even jump. He just left him by himself to head the ball in. So that was, to me, that was more Zaire Emery than Donnarumma. Rafinha, I've chopped this guy up so many times. He had a great match. Period. He had a stupendous match. I'm not going back on what I said about him because he now got to play the way he should have been playing. What is it, almost 2 years? He finally got to play the way he should have been playing from the beginning. I still remember that Inter Miami game that they had, that friendly game. He couldn't do anything. He was trying to play and nothing was working out. And ever since then, I just got disappointed. In every game that I've seen this guy play, a mess of a player. I don't know why Barcelona still kept him. But look what happens. Again, the Vinicius effect, or I should call it the Marcelo effect. How many years? It's almost going to be 2 years, and he's just starting to play well. I hope from now on he starts playing the way he did, because it wasn't even the goal. Absolutely, you need to score that goal, especially being Brazilian. Absolutely, anybody should be scoring that goal, right? I don't care. There were 2 players that were going to go block the goal, but still, you need to put that ball in. And then the second goal too. The second goal, I mean, was brilliant, right? Like the first touch, right, coming overhead. That's not an easy shot to take. But it was just his positioning, how confident he felt. He was like Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal today wasn't Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal today was Rafinha. Today, Rafinha played like Lamine Yamal, just composed and calm. He even had like a little in the corner in the right flank against Mbappe, a little juke that he took him out. But every single time he had the ball, he just looked so confident. He just looked so in control, and he made the right decision. Everything, his dribbling, his change of pace, his crosses, of course, I think he always had good crosses, but he looked so good. And his shots, I think he took 2 shots from outside, really well taken. He just had a baller of a game. He was a baller today. He balled up. He finally balled up. The substitutions for PSG, Zaire Emery coming in, that was brilliant. That changed things up. For Barcelona, I mean, Xavi did him one better. Pedri coming in, assist for the goal, and Christensen scoring a header. Can't wait for the return because of Mbappe. Mbappe, you're that upset, you take this a personal vendetta against not doing absolutely anything this game. Horrendous from Mbappe, especially with all the talk of how amazing he is, right? I thought he had a worse game than Haaland. They're giving Haaland a lot of flack just because Rudiger had him in check, and he did, but I thought he did keep Rudiger a lot more occupied and let other players like Foden and Grealish have more time on the ball. So it's Mbappe, the one that takes the prize for the biggest ghost in the quarterfinals. Anyways, guys, thank you so much as always for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.